Okay, I just wanted to do a little video about something that has been on my mind since I got back from Europe. So while I was over there, I pretty much ate whatever. I ate carbs, I ate flour, I ate the pizza, the pasta, I had cappuccino every morning, I had croissants with the lemon crema. I just pretty much let myself eat what I wanted, but then I also stopped eating when I was full. And yet at the same time, having eaten more like carbs and flour and gluten than I ever had in my life. Little side note, like most of my life, I have been like carb phobic, and like eating bread and things has caused a lot of digestive distress for me and bloating. And so I've been afraid of it a lot. And so I never ate it. And here I am in Europe eating this bread, but not feeling heavy and weighed down and bloated. It was just very interesting. And then on top of that, being lactose intolerant, right? And then consuming all of this dairy and cheese over there. So it's just so mind-boggling and frustrating, especially having a background in nutrition and functional health and wellness and trying to figure out, how to eat. Like while I was in Europe, I didn't sit there and try to figure out how to eat, but somehow I lost weight there. And the people there, they eat, but there's no like diet culture there. Specifically where I stayed in Sicily, I just found it very interesting observing the people around me, and the incidences of like cellulite on women was very, very low there. And basically what I've come to understand is that cellulite is toxic, like chemicals and petrochemicals that are weighing down our system. And all the food that we eat here in America is so processed and full of pesticides. It's literally just toxic to our body and slowly killing us. So I'm so boggled. Like what do we eat here? It's no wonder that the diet culture here in America is so strong, and we're so obsessed with finding the perfect diet, because the food that we eat here at its very core is just so effed up. Like, take for instance dairy, like untouched by man. So dairy that's unpasteurized, unhomogenized in its true form is healthy. It's a whole food, okay? But we go in America, we industrialize everything because we want it now and we want to make money off of it. Like all these things, like there's a pro and there's a con to everything. But it's killing us. Like at what cost do we do all of these things? And so for me to be able to find the same quality of milk that I would in Europe, I have to go to a local farmer and get illegal raw milk. I don't know why it's illegal in the States. And I'm paying $14 for a gallon of raw milk. Like they're making it so difficult just to be healthy here. So, like that's why we have to be paleo. We have to eat only because like our soil is depleted. So the fruits and vegetables that grow from it are like, they don't even taste the same. They don't even taste like real food because we're picking it before it's ready. There's no nutrients in the soil. So now we have people in America that are on these strict paleo diets because we have to be. You have people who are skinny, but they don't necessarily look healthy. Whereas when you look at people in Europe, like they aren't fat, they're lean, but they don't look like they spent, hours in the gym every single day. But they're still like lean, but they look nourished. Does that make sense? So like, I don't know, I'm just trying to put all of these things together. And I really think the only way for us to not be so obsessed with diet culture and like carbs are not the problem. Like bread is not the problem. What the problem is how our food is processed and picked in America. Like dairy can be so nourishing, but it's just the way that we treat the cows. Like we need animals to live healthy. Like vegetables. It's the soil, it's what we spray on them. So it's like we need to, as a country, come together and realize that we have to petition to get rid of pesticides. We have to support local farmers again. Like this mass, these farms that don't have animals out in green pastures, eating like real food instead of just feed. Like it all comes at a cost, and at the end of the day it comes down to our health. So I guess I don't know what to do, but I know that we need to work together as a country on these things. So I just wanted to put my 2 cents out there on the European diet versus the American diet. If you feel this, comment below.